We are looking at Pemberton Hall. We're at Pemberton Park outside of Salisbury, Maryland. Pemberton Hall was once a thriving plantation here, over 232 acres. I think at its largest was over 1,500 acres. It was built here on the Wicomico River near Salisbury in 1741 by a gentleman named Isaac Handy, who was one of the founders of Salisbury. He actually came to this area as an indentured servant in the late 1600s. This Pemberton Hall is an outstanding example of 18th century Eastern Shore regional architecture. If you look at the roof, it's called a gambrel style roof, which kind of reminds you of Dutch colonial. At the time it was built, it was the largest home in this area. It looks kind of small right now, doesn't it? But it is. If you have the opportunity to visit, this is one of the only original 18th century homes on the lower Eastern Shore that is still open to the public. So it's closed today, but it is open almost year round. And this is the site also where the wine festival takes place in the fall. So it's a good place to stop, and I'm pretty sure that during the wine festival, I know I've walked through the home. Kitchen area is very cool to see how things were done at that time. So these are the trails, actually here in Pemberton Park. It's 262 acres that is part of this park now, and that offers the opportunity for the hiker. If you're ready to hike, you can hike up to 45 miles of Maryland nature trails and appreciate the beauty of nature and participate in environmental education, historical interpretation, and special event activities. There are informational brochures available when the park office is open, but just to give you an idea, we have a woodland trail, pondside trail, Handy Hall Trail. So remember, Mr. Hall was Isaac Hall, or Mr. Handy was the original owner. Wetland Walk, Bell Island Trail, History Trail, and the Osprey Trail, which hopefully you'll see an osprey on that trail.
Hey guys, it's Melissa and Keith from Travels and Tales.
We're in Pemberton Park today, outside of Salisbury, Maryland. We're actually, right now, we're on our own little island on the pond trail. So, pretty cool. The cypress tree here that has kind of formed an island with its root system. The cypress knobs. There's a shade, there's a picnic table.
There's a bridge that we're going to go over here.
I feel like Gilligan.
Here's all the
We're ready for a 3-hour tour. Be careful on the roots.
Yep.
But these are cypress stumps that will grow up. Cypress knobs. Cool. I just thought it was cool to be on an island.
It is cool to be on an island. We are out here in search of wildlife today. I felt like we needed to be in nature. Hopefully see some birds and animals and fun
birds.
stuff like, yeah, well, you always hear
Frogs,
birds,
maybe.
but I was hoping like bigger animals. Like a couple of our friends always see deer out here, and who knows what else.
That's true.
So.
That is true. I think you should show, we have our Maryland shirts. You want to show my Maryland shirt?
I will.
Show me.
I will show you.
Here, I am on camera. This is our Maryland shirt. It's because we are walking in Maryland. I guess we are going to whatever state we're in. We're going to wear a shirt for that state. But Melissa's also going to be working on some travels and tales
merchandise.
Yeah, some merch with our logo that our artist daughter Shelby drew for us. And I'm considering, I do make my own beer. I'm thinking travels and tales after the hike brew is.
Ooh, I like that idea.
Yeah, after the hike brew would be one with our logo on it too. We'll have to come up some ideas of refreshing beverage. So,
I love it.
That will be fun.
I think it's a great idea.
All right. Every now and then, I do have a lot of not so great ideas, but
I don't think that's true, honey.
I throw them out there anyway. Every now and then one sticks. Uh-oh. We've come to a fork in the road.
Yeah, what do we do here?
I always say when in doubt, go right.
Okay, let's do it.
Sorry for you
lefties.
Lefties, yeah. With Shelby's lefty, and I believe it just makes a big circle. So I think we just go around.
At least it's a little cooler here today in the woods. It is quite hot out today. It's a balmy Last time I looked, 85. Supposed to be in the 90s today, so a little cooler back here with all the trees and
Yeah.
shade.
If any of you folks watch WKRP in Cincinnati, I love Dr.
God.
Johnny Fever. Dr. Johnny Fever. It's a blistering 14 degrees outside in Cincinnati.
Gosh.
Blistering. So it's a blistering 85. Not quite blistering.
Not quite yet.
We have some overhanging trees. If you know me, I'm always looking for something I can eat when I'm walking through nature.
Oh God. What are you gonna eat?
I don't know. That looked like, actually, it was a little grapevine. Remember last year we walked through here, we found persimmon that had dropped. You know, that was in the fall. They say you can't eat persimmon until after frost.
If there's any snakes crossing the path, you're obligated to let me know, so I don't freak out.
Yeah, all right.
Because I can't really concentrate.
They have some up top, up in the tree there. See that number 32? So they have some bats. Those are because the bats will eat a lot of the insects and things in here. So there's a little bat nest. Not a bat cave, not to be confused with Batman and Robin. These are the nocturnal bats, which about a month ago we had one in our house.
Oh yes, we did.
Still don't know how he got in, but we did catch him and release him without any injury as far as
no bats were harmed in the process.
Yeah. Natural setting. This might be a good little place to come look at the pond.
Well, I'm not digging that. Sorry.
What if I see something in nature?
Okay, well call out if you do. I'm not going into the nature to be bit by something. I like to stay on the path. Keith is very brave though. Look at him how brave he is. He's a brave man. Wave to the camera, baby.
There's a turtle right over there.
Aww. I can't see him.
There is a little path here. So you're not. There's another bat house. So they have them numbered. I guess they're out here. How do you think the bats know which one is their house?
I don't think they do.
It's like, hey, where do you live? Oh, I'm number 32.
Oh God, that's funny. Come visit me.
32 Pond Avenue. Come on,
Pond Avenue.
Pond Avenue.
Pond Trail.
Pond Trail. Pemberton Park. Salisbury, Maryland. So there's a frog. See the frog?
Oh.
Here is your nature walk. So
Yes.
is that a frog or a toad? And what is the difference? Please fill that
Well,
in.
if you kiss a toad, it turns into a prince. So,
okay.
you know, that's a good thing.
Is that only a purple one? Purple toads turn into prince?
I don't know. I thought any toad turned into a prince.
Okay.
If you kissed it. I mean, if you're brave enough to kiss a toad.
You might get a wart.
Well, that's true too. It'd be worth it if you found a prince, though, right? Right, ladies?
You had to kiss a lot of toads before you found me.
That is true, baby. That is so true. I had to kiss a lot of toads before I found you.
Yeah.
This is a very narrow trail right here. Hopefully we don't meet a bear, because there ain't room for running.
I don't believe we have any bears on these for sure.
We don't? Yes, we do. I'm sure we do.
We do not have bears on these for sure.
Okay.
We do get over towards
Madam.
Pemberton.
You just called me madam. Did you hear that all? There's a... There we go. Oh, he left.
Oh,
Did
is
you
that the
guys see him? No, it was a little turtle.
Oh, yeah.
He left. He's like, Psst, I don't want to be on your video, lady.
Like I hear bullfrogs, you know, sometimes they're...
Right.
Hear it? Hear it?
Alright.
Are we still on the pond trail?
I don't know. I think so. That says Pond Side Trail. We're supposed to go this way.
Oh,
so
okay. See you.
we have to follow the directions.
asked
See,
it
they
the
have
correct
little...
time.
Look at how nice this is. They have different
So it looks like
trail markers. So you can keep on your path. How wonderful.
that's the plan. Like when I I'm ever able to hike the Appalachian Trail, they have markers, blazes, they call them every so often, a little Appalachian Trail mark. It looks like the trees over here have been sprayed and it's to kill these for a reason. I don't know if they're trying to clear it out to make it more of a meadow, but it does appear
sad.
to have been sprayed. This is, hey look, remember me talking about my grandparents' house? This is a wild magnolia. So we have a magnolia tree in our front yard, but this is a wild magnolia. There's the little, and my grandparents had one in their front yard that was so large, the branches had to be supported by stakes. But when it was in bloom in the spring,
I bet it was really pretty.
you opened up the windows of the house and that was all you smelled was magnolia.
Cool.
I mean, the wild magnolia are not as big, the flowers are not as big as the southern magnolia, but very fragrant.
Oh God, that scared me.
There's another frog. Very frightening frogs.
Hi, buddy. You scared me. I thought you were a snake. I don't like snakes. I know that's not a popular opinion, but they scare the bejesus out of me, and they're creepy. I know they do good things, but that does not matter to my mind.
Eddie Murphy did something about snakes and if you were cool or if you were not cool. Like if you're walking through the woods and there's a snake on the path and you're cool, you just kind of skip and you're like, snake. And if you're uncool, you're like, oh my God, snake, 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 snake. You turn around and run. Like cool people just gotta walk around, snake, snake, yeah. So the pond is again now on our right-hand side.
Yep, we're on the other side of where we were previously.
Now what makes the difference between a pond and a lake? Size?
Yeah, I guess the size and
We had,
probably just the
is a
size,
cool,
I would think.
like little, look how the tree is kind of, see, like I like these nature, I could see me sitting up on the branch there. It'd be a nice picture. Maybe here.
You want to get up there?
I'm not going to get on the branch, but
Oh boy, all right. It's being filmed.
No.
If you fall
I
in.
want to film. All right.
Wow, you look studly, honey.
Welcome to the pond.
I love it.
Yeah, there was a.
There's squirrels throwing things at us. They're throwing things at us. They don't like us.
The squirrels are like, these people coming in here. They're just trying to be in here, enjoying a peaceful squirrel life. These people walking through.
Oh, whatever. They invade our yard like a bunch of nuts.
There are a lot of birds.
Wish we'd see some more
Not
birds.
up close.
They're hiding from us. It must not be
I do hear them.
feeding time or something. Look at all these trees. Like all these.
Well, this is where the people from the park have cleared the trail, so if a tree has fallen, and it's like the old saying, if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around, does it actually make a sound?
Very existential there.
I've
Sir.
heard them. I remember when I lived near the woods, especially in times of frost and ice storms, you could hear the trees sound like gunshots, the cracking and falling. But it's very nice for the park people here to keep the trail clear and for us to walk through. So that one tree that has fallen over there in the water looks like that would be a very good spot for nature. If I was a turtle, I would try to climb up on top of that.
Yeah. Something like that. Or even birds. They could sit up there and...
Yeah. I just heard a frog.
Oh, there is. There's a huge turtle on there. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Let's try to get in here.
That's cool. So would that be a box turtle, I guess? He's a good sized turtle.
He's a biggie. He's a big one. He's waiting for something to come by so he can get it. Hi, buddy. He's a big boy. headed back into the forest.
I think we're off the pond trail now. And we must have picked up another trail.
Oh no, are you serious?
Yeah, because the blue sign was over there where you didn't want to walk.
No, there was a blue sign up here
Okay.
and an orange sign.
Maybe we missed part of the pond trail.
Yeah, we're back. Yeah,
We just made our big loop.
yeah,
Okay.
we are good. We're gonna be all right. Oh, I see. Well, we just went a little bit out of our way. Here's where the
That's where the
pond trail
come through.
comes through from where we were.
All right. Look at that squirrel. He's like, if I move very slowly, they won't see me.
He's cute. This is where probably nobody saw it except the students at Salisbury Middle School, but this is where I helped the kids film for the Bigfoot video. Right here in this area. I had them run down this path and it was good. It was really fun. We had a good time.
Well, that's pretty funny. Huh? They did a good job. Bunch of actors.
They were cute. All right, well, we're at the bridge. We're gonna sign off on this video. We hope you enjoyed our little nature walk. We didn't see anything too spectacular, but still, it was naturey.
We got to enjoy some time in nature. There's some, I can see some little fish swimming down
Yeah.
here in the
All
watery.
kinds of things here
Yeah.
at Pemberton Park. Would you recommend this walk, Keith?
I would, yes. It was a
Yeah, me
nice
too.
walk.
It was very
nice.
lovely, especially
think it would-
on a hot day. It's very cool back here. So if it's too hot in the summer, maybe check out Pemberton Park and come back here and get a little cool off, I guess, right?
Yeah, I think it'd be probably nice all time of the year.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
it's,
Well, of
you know,
course,
it's
of course.
protected. Yep. And it's a well-maintained walk. May I
also.
say my things I always like to say when we end?
You may, of course.
All right. So please, as you're out and about, pick up trash if you see it. Please recycle. Please, right now, wash your hands and wear your mask when you're out, you know, where you can't socially distance. And be kind to your neighbor. Kindness counts.
Yes, it does.
All right. Have a great day.
Have a great day, everybody.